Yeah, it's a kitty. Hey, Razor Dawn. Hey. How are you guys? So right now I am preparing a cat portrait. This is I Paint Creatures cat, Congo no Seki, I think it's pronounced. And I tried to do something like special for him. Right now I'm using masking fluid, because this is a black cat. I will work heavily with colors, and I will do a lot of layers probably, ideally, really, which is why I'm right now masking the areas that are supposed to stay rather bright. Oh yeah, the autofocus is indeed out of control. Let me fix that. Hi Mike's Quest, how are you? Ah, okay. Let's see if it works better this way. Otherwise I will have to shut down the autofocus in a separate program. That was a bit thick here, but I can correct it later. The thing is, I am not working with a good brush right now because masking fluid messes up your brushes, which means I'm alright as well. Thank you for asking. So, just switching to the next reference. So as soon as I'm finished with this, with the masking fluid, it will have to dry for a bit. So I am going to switch to the pyrography I started about a week ago. Or has it been even longer? I think it has even been 2 weeks that I started it, so... So Mike, how is your progress coming along? Did you keep practicing figure drawing? Okay, I think I need another reference again. 5K PC, thank you so much for following. Give me a sec, guys. This really looks like nothing right now, but I'm almost done with this. And as soon as I get the first layer going, it will look a lot more interesting. It's just that I'm masking the bright areas right now. Okay. All right. Mike's quest, as long as you draw, everything is all right. Okay, let's take this away again. It will need like 10 minutes to get dry, like completely dry. I don't want any water to mess with the masking fluid. So we are continuing this for a while. It has a bit more contrast, so I hope the autofocus won't mess as much with me. So for those who don't know, this is the creature I Paint Creatures has drawn for me, or of me rather. So this is a pale sienna creature. Thank you. You should, did I? Yeah. So this is with special thanks to I Paint Creatures, who's streaming right now as well. For those who don't know, this is a pyrography, a wood burning, which means I'm not working with any pigments right now, only with heat. Of course, I have drawn a sketch onto the wooden panel, a plywood panel. If anyone has any questions, please ask. I know that this, for example, is not the most commonly known technique. So if you want to know anything, just write in chat. This is just a simple plywood panel. Rather what's the word? It's not too thick. Very smooth. I just sanded it a tiny bit. Mainly the border, so I wouldn't get splinters while working. I set the burner to a higher degree, about 650 degrees Celsius. I'm from Europe, so I don't know how to convert to Fahrenheit. So today I will work mainly how I usually work when I'm off camera. I will be switching between paintings or drawings. This is rather a drawing. Compared to charcoal or a pencil drawing, a pyrography takes rather long. Because basically you're not allowed to make mistakes, because the only method of dealing with mistakes is sanding it off, the burnt wood. And sanding messes with the structure of the wood, makes little holes in it, which is why you don't want to use it, if possible, at all. So I'm just concentrating rather hard right now not to mess up. I am Batman, kind of. Hi, how are you? I will be finishing the hair right now, and then I will switch back to the cat painting. In case no one else answers. I'm fine, thank you for asking. How are you? You're good. Okay, you already answered that. Set it to an even higher degree right now. Just so I can get some shades in. Okay, hair is done. I'm switching off the machine. And switch back to the cat. All right. Okay. So I will start. Mike, yeah, I did. I did yesterday. I haven't even played it yet, really, because I'm still adjusting the what's the word in English? The strings. This bass has never been played before, so it needs time to adjust the neck. But it will be playable tonight, and I'm looking very much forward to that. Before this stream started, I asked I Paint Creatures what kind of aura his cat has, like what her favorite color is, basically. Now I know that cats don't have favorite colors, they don't even see the same color spectrum as human beings do. But I still want to bring in some of the perceived personality this cat has. Her name is Kango no Seki, by the way. I think I already mentioned that. I forgot what it means. All right. Yes, I have. I do have an electric bass, but I don't have a bass amp. So I played my electric bass, but after a while that just became frustrating because it's too low without an amp. And I soon couldn't tell anymore if I were like perfectly in rhythm or not. And that's why I decided to get an acoustic bass. And I have been looking for months, and now, yesterday, I finally bought one. Do you play an instrument yourself, Mike? Ah yeah, what I wanted to say is I Paint Creatures told me her aura was golden, so I'm starting out the background with a burnt sienna shine basically around her head. She's gonna be black, it's a black cat, so I need some brightness right around her, right around her, yeah. So to make it more interesting, I'm gonna use a few different colors right now. One of them being Venice yellow, just bringing it in so the colors can merge, which is like the most beautiful aspect of watercolors. Yeah, they are awesome. Mike, you should probably pick up a bass. It's not difficult or anything. I'm not musically gifted, so if I can do it, everyone can do it. So, bright yellow, which is a color I will be repeating throughout the painting, in her fur and all, as highlight color. So I don't want it to be too obtrusive in the background, and just stay with that. Rocksmith is amazing. Sadly, I don't have it, but you learn pretty quickly from it. A friend of mine has a Rocksmith, and I played it there. I'm not finding the color I'm looking for, so I already have English red on my palette, but I'm looking for a different hue of red. Maybe this. It's also burnt sienna. maybe I just take a tiny bit of this, which is Meadow Lake Deep. I often only know the German words for colors, so I always have to look it up. Good, that's enough. Just a tiny bit. And a bit of burnt umber for the edges. I don't know how dark the background will be yet. Guess I will find out. I'm just letting the watercolor do its thing for now. Letting it blend however it wants. It's always a good idea to work with gravity on watercolor paintings. You can get such beautiful effects from that. Alright, that's enough. So this is only the first layer of the background. Yeah, it would be, but it's quite expensive to get it to work. I think I would need to order a preamp or something. Mr. Bean 1297, hi. Thank you so much, and I haven't even started really. You can already see how the masking fluid worked. Like here on her hair. You can probably see it now. There's no color. And Krakenext, hey to you as well. It's going fine, I have just started. So, I'm removing any unnecessary water right now with the tissue. I really like how the yellow merged, the 3 yellows I used. We are gonna let it dry for a bit. I want it to dry in a tilted way, like so the color can flow a bit more. And I can go back to do a bit more of my tampon. Thank you so much for following. as I have said earlier, this is how I usually work when I do watercolor. I have usually two pictures to work on, and while one of them dries, I can work on the other one. Just had to pick up a water drip. So I am going to shade the creature's neck now, going back to around 620 degrees Celsius. I'm sorry if I'm a bit more quiet while I do pyrography. I personally have to concentrate quite hard because I don't want to mess up in this, because I have no means to correct it except for sanding. Yeah, Razor Dawn, awesome. Yeah, my tampon, in case you haven't guessed, I'm German, so efficiency is like in my blood. In case anyone doesn't know yet, this creature hasn't been sketched by me. It's sketched by I Paint Creatures, who is an amazing artist, and he's streaming right now, so I'll give him a shout out. And this is the creature he drew from my name. This is the pale sienna creature. Yeah, he's so amazing. Very supportive person. Just quickly having a look at the watercolor painting. It's doing fine, just fine. So, Tampon, do you paint or draw yourself? Or even both? Yeah, anime is not my thing at all, but like from drawing it myself, I think there are very artful animes out there, like Death Note. Red SO, hey, how are you? Hi, how are you? Elaine, was it? I'm very fine as well, thank you for asking. Yeah, I do a lot of different things, that's true. That's partially because maybe that's even interesting to you guys. Usually, if I do a medium for too long, like 10 oil paintings or something, I suffer a special kind of art block where I just become worse. I'm a person who needs to switch between mediums, like do 2 oil paintings, then watercolor, then a pyrography and a charcoal drawing again. Just so I don't get bored and spend less attention and deliver worse work. So I switch before that happens. Took a long time for myself to figure that out. Hey Crisco, how are you? It's awesome that you're here. A nice thing, I mean, I'm doing it anyway, but I don't have to work from here to here. Usually you have to do that, but there's no risk of smearing anything, so I could have started like here even. And then switch to up here, so that's a nice thing about pyrography. You can work wherever you want. But I have worked from here to here so many years that I'm just used to it. And thank you for the compliment, Redesso. Redesso? However. Maybe I will just call you Red. Okay. Okay, I think I can go on with the cat. But I'm certain I will continue on this later. I'm fine as well, thank you for asking. back to the cat. I have like 10 references for this picture because I paint creature thankfully sent me so many. So, in case some of you have never drawn or painted something that is black before, thank you so much for the host, Crisco. So kind of you. Black can consist of many different colors, which will be more interesting to look at. So that's not a commission. It's more like I asked him to paint his cat, because I really wanted to paint a cat again. I'm very much a cat person, and I always enjoy painting cats, and I wanted to do one on stream. So he was kind enough to send me these very many cat pictures of his cat Kango no Seki. I think that's how it's pronounced. So right now I'm just bringing in, and you may think I'm crazy, yellow on some areas where the cat is gonna be rather black, just to have points of interest in the black fur. This is a thing that looks very weird at first, but it's the more layers I apply, the less awkward it will seem. And as you guys know, I work very much with a lot of layers. So the pictures get built up. Okay, I'll show you first on the face, the cat's face. Yeah, I hope you learned something. As a second color to this, I will probably take violet. I think the background also deserves a second layer. But this time I will work more slowly with less water, a bit more pigment. So she gets kind of a glow around her. It's a female cat, in case you haven't guessed yet. Real fluffy cats? What do you mean? Like a Persian cat? Or a Norwegian forest cat? Those are cute. A friend of mine has one. So I think As you guys probably know, the complementary color to yellow is violet. So you can show me if you want. Ah. You need to post me a link sometime if you have it, so I can maybe learn from him, because that sounds interesting. So on the edges of the painting I will bring in violet. The violet in the end won't be very much visible, but it will still glow through the darker colors I am going to apply here. This is almost okay. I'm just adding a little bit of indigo. It's not really a little bit, it's kind of much. But I want the picture to be very dark in these areas, and like here. She will have a glow, but that's it. Okay. Okay, I think I will rather let this dry. No, you don't need a permit. You never need a permit, especially if you post art. So I take my smaller pony hairbrush and give the cat's face a bit more layer, a bit more color, so it can shine where it's dark. They are so fluffy. Use a special paper though. Use this very good paper for these paintings. Does he like water the paper, then apply the pigment, and then use a hairdryer on them? Because that's what I would do if I would go for that effect. If you don't know, that's no worries. I'm just asking in case you do know. Okay. Okay, I think I need to work out some highlights first. By which I mean the areas of the cat that will stay rather bright. I'm using a cerulean blue for that. It looks very colorful right now, but that will change in time when I apply the darks, the real darks. Okay, now I can go on. Or should I finish the background first? Which would probably be brighter if I did that first. Yeah, let's do it. I feel more like painting the cat, but I still have to stay logical in what I do. Do stuff that makes sense. Because otherwise I would make it harder for myself, and that's kind of unnecessary, if you get what I mean. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought because the pigment looked as if it was blown like to the edges. Sorry for making my camera uneasy. I thought I placed this cat on some kind of rock here. For that rock, I already have a good underlying color. So I just do some random textures here with my brush. I don't need a 100% like realistic rock below her. It will be rather dark anyway in the end, but it doesn't hurt to have some structure still. Okay, this will get another layer. Ah, okay, that's another possibility. Oh my god, I paint creatures! How? Thank you so much for the host. Elaine, I will have a look at it. Thank you for the hint. It looks very nice what he does. Although I actually don't have the watercolor paper for that right now. Creature Love Raid, hey! Hey creatures! How are you creatures? Did you have a nice stream with I Paint Creatures? I mean, I was with you like an hour ago, and I always enjoy his stream so much. So I paint creatures, now that you're here. I started with the picture, but I'm not very far in. Ely is one. Thank you so much for following. Thank you for being here, and let me know if you have any questions. I will be happy to answer. So I'm not very far in right now. Summer Fane fan. Thank you so much. Gotta love the creature crew. So right now I'm not even finished with the background. Hey Bay Area kid, how are you? And thank you so much for the host. You're amazing as usual. So, just giving Congo. And thank you so much for the host as well, Sam. You guys are so amazing. Thank you so much for stopping by my stream. So right now I'm just working on basically her aura. For that I'm using 3 different yellow tones to give somewhat of a gold vibe, you know? Because IPC said she's got a golden aura. Complementary to yellow or gold is violet, so I'm using that as well for the darks. That and indigo. Thank you so much for following. I'm fine as well, thank you for asking. And thank you, Sam. Mr. Bean, 1297. Thank you so much for following. So I paint creatures. Let me know what you think of this so far, because you know your opinion matters to me a lot. Yes, I do requests, Bay Area kid. There's actually a technique I wanted to try out soon, so I would be very thankful if someone requested something for me. Because yesterday night I watched, I don't even know what this project is called. It's from Google and it has all these paintings in there in very, very high resolution, so you can really zoom in. Nixie X, thank you so much for following. I just asked what you think of it, and because your opinion matters to me, as you know. Nothing bad. I would never say anything bad about you. Alright. What was I saying? Yeah, yesterday night I looked at William Blake's watercolor drawings and he used graphite with them. And I want to try that out. I want to do a portrait either of a person or an animal with that technique. I would just want to try it out because his style is so awesome, and I always felt kind of attracted to that kind of drawing, but ever since I saw it really close up yesterday night, I also want to try it. Oops, that's not bad, guys. Usually that shouldn't happen, but the cat is gonna be black anyway, so it's not that bad. Thank you, Nixie. Yeah, creature love. So if you will see one of your creatures soon, if you hold on for like 2 more minutes until the rock has a bit more depth. I'm trying the hardest that I can not to use black in this painting, not pure black. So I need to compensate with other colors. Okay. So I am putting this away again for a little while. After I have picked that up. Thank you, Sam. I personally get annoyed by my own accent if I rewatch stuff I said, but maybe that's just me. So, who recognizes this creature? I guess all of you. Hey Area Kid, of course you can, you totally can. Just whisper me your request or like post it in chat if you feel comfortable with that. Okay, let's go on. Let's get on with the work on the pale sienna creature. Thank you. So I thought about making this shirt. I'm basically wearing a corset, but it's too flimsy. I couldn't translate it well into this technique. At this size, that is. If it was bigger, it would be no problem at all. So as usual, just in case you guys don't know, I have to concentrate quite hard for wood burns, because I don't want to make mistakes. I will probably be a bit more silent during them. Thank you so much, guys. Ah, you're from Switzerland. That's awesome. How do you like your country? I have never been there really, but I always wanted to go. It's not that far away, so one day I probably will. I'm just checking again and again how the cat is drying. in case I need to shift the paper, but I don't have to do anything right now. This is, by the way, how I usually work. I have two paintings that I switch in between. So one can dry while I work on the other one. You're living in Thailand. Now that's exotic. There's League of Legends streamer. What was his name? He's German as well, and he also moved out to Thailand, and he really likes it there. Kilian. His name is Kilian. Awesome. Australia is certainly an awesome place because you have so much space there and so few people compared to the space you have. You too. May I ask, what time is it there? Yeah, the suburbs, the few places in Australia that are inhabitable or habitable, you know, where people live, they are certainly very crowded. Yeah, uninhabitable, so that's the word. Okay. Alright, so I switch this off again and go back to the watercolor painting because it's dry enough again. So I'm gonna zoom in to the references and now really try hard to create some black fur. First eye color though. For that I need green and yellow. I'm picking up some brilliant yellow. The Mental Maven, thank you so much for following, thank you for being here, and please let me know if you have any questions. You saw the new Harry Potter film today, which I thought the books were like done. So how was it? Ah, she wrote a new one that I never read. Okay. I'm just looking for my fine brush. Let's hope it turns up in time. Not fine enough. I think this is sap green. I'm not quite sure because it's not freshly out of the tube. I know this cat so far doesn't have a lot of resemblance to Congo no Seki, but that will change. That will change soon, as the eyes are done, basically. Tessie Berry, thank you so much for following. Thank you for being here. Ah, fantastic beasts. Awesome. Mind Phantom, no problem at all. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much, and this will be in shape soon, at least partially. So let's give the ear the final background color and kinda separate it from the background. I'm using indigo for that. One of my favorite colors on the palette. Yeah, that's I Paint Creatures cat. I Paint Creatures, do you know why she has two heads? It's a symbol for duality, and I think cats are very dualistic creatures. Like she she's a mythical cat, and a personal, what is the word? Sometimes I don't know the big words, I'm sorry. It's a symbol for dualism anyway. All over the arts you can find this symbol. And cats are very dualistic creatures, really. They live in your house and shower you with affection. They make you feel better when you're down. Yet they really are like single creatures that live their own life and are not 100% bound to you. I love cats as well. I think I'd rather take this one. See, I have more possibilities to handle this brush. Yeah, yeah, I also have a cat. Her name is Amica, which is Latin for friend. So she's my buddy as well. I got her when I was a teenager and felt like I didn't have any friends at all, except for my cat. So she got that name. I have no clue why the autofocus is so annoying right now. I'm sorry for that. Hi Mesqua, how are you? The flash makes the picture look less colorful. Which flash? I have a light on, you see, but that's all. I can try that. Give me a second. Oops. Is this better? We'll try this for a while now and see how this works out, okay? I'm sorry, Bay Area Kid, but the link leads nowhere. There's no picture popping up. You can also whisper me the link and I can have a look if it works. You can do it with Elaine though as well, if she wants. Wacky22, hey, how are you? No, it still doesn't work by area kit. If I were you, I would just upload the picture to Imgur, and that usually works. You don't even have to put the image to public. If you share the link, I will be able to see it even if it is set to private. Wacky22. You almost fall asleep. I hope it's not that bad. Let me know if I can explain anything to you guys, so it's not too boring for you guys. Hey, Retty. Alright, I will do my best now to let the whole eye area dry. So I can do the inner eye stuff, so it really comes to life. Also, as you can probably see, there are areas in this picture that always stay white. These are covered by masking liquid. So it's a very helpful tool for keeping areas white, basically. When you work with a lot of layers like I do, and it's hard for you to keep it that way by yourself. Yeah, cats are the kings of the internet. And they don't even need to do anything for that. Just need to be how they are. I know what you mean, Mind Phantom. I'm glad this brings you into a relaxed mood. And yes, I do sell my stuff, usually, but I don't have an Etsy page or anything, so if there is something you want of my work, you just need to write me. Or you make a request. And I will draw what you want. You don't need to pay that, of course, because for me it's content on my stream and I don't need to take your money for that. I only would take money for the shipping then. Okay. Cat eyes, here we come. I'm taking a blue now. And just bring in some shadows. Give the eyes some life, because they are rather blunt right now. That's an awesome offer, Mind Phantom. I will write you if I ever have problems with my Nightbot. So far it's basically there, and it does a few commands, but I haven't taught it a lot yet, so I might need you. Oh, thank you so much, I Paint Creatures. I hope you like this. I hope you don't mind. I painted her with 2 hats. So, is this dry? Masca, thank you so much for following. Wiki22, this is usual watercolor. It's, although it is not out of like these trays, it's from tubes, from watercolor tubes, like this. What was I looking for? An eraser would be nice. This one will do though. Wiki22, just go ahead and start it. Watercolors are really not that expensive, so don't let that stop you. By the way, guys, I am going to have a giveaway tomorrow, so if you want to join me tomorrow again in like 24 hours, I will have a painting to give away and also something I brought from work. I can show you quickly. This is a copper flower, a smaller one which I can ship to you guys, and I thought it's interesting, and many of you seem to have never seen anything like it before, so I thought it would probably be a nice giveaway as well. It's a really useless thing. I mean, you can put stuff below it and stop books from going off your shelf, but that's it. But it's still pretty to look at. Wiki22, just do it like every day for a month, and if you still mess up, then you can still give up, but I guarantee you, if you do it for like 30 days, every day a little bit of watercolor painting, you won't want to give it up again. It's too amazing to stop. Even if you're not 100% satisfied with your work, it's still so much fun. Reddy, thank you so much for following. Thank you, Fish Slayer. I will be online in like 24 hours again, so I'm usually streaming while daylight is on in Germany, because that makes my camera quality better. So I'm always, if I have time to stream, I'm online at the same times. Usually at 1:00 p.m. in European Standard Time +1 to like 4 or 5 o'clock. Just bringing in some hair. Also, I need a bit of red, English red, inside her ears. And I can add it at the other ear as well. So it's there. Now for the areas right above her eye, I will mix some pseudo black from indigo and burnt umber. So you guys can see that this will go together soon, how dark it will be. Let me read the chat for a while. That's true. Twitch currently breaks a lot of follows. Why do I talk like that? I basically can't help it. I'm sorry if that's annoying to you. I will keep a rather abstract background. It's not finished yet. It will be a lot darker, especially on the edges. I just want the cat to have like a golden shine. It's alright. Everything is alright. So I paint creatures. Is Kango watching with you? Oh, yeah, that's the life story of trolls, basically. Who cares? Just a bit more texture in the eyes. Just a tiny bit, like this. So, I will lift a little reflection in there. For lifting, you need thick paper and a stable brush like this. Like it bends, but it jumps into shape pretty fast. You put a bit water on the brush and go over the area you want to lift. Do it again, pick up the color, and finally press the tissue on top of it. Okay, so I can remove the masking fluid from the eyes as well because it's dry. It's one of my favorite moments always. Electria Blue, thank you so much for following. Thank you for being here, and let me know if you have any questions. When you use masking fluid, you always have to be a bit careful when you take it off again. If it's not completely dry, the paper may rip, and that's not pleasant to look at. Thank you so much, Fish Slayer. Yeah, do that. Do that. Don't let guys like that mess with your good vibe in the creature stream. So I will correct the light reflection a bit. Thank you. Thank you, I paint creatures. He was only here like 2 seconds. Don't talk about that guy. People like that don't need attention, and they will leave anyway if you don't like talk to them, basically. Oh my god, Vicious Fool, you're so amazing. Thank you so much for the host. And welcome! Welcome, fools! Okay, Bay Area Kid. Yeah, I am a damn fool. Bay Area Kid I will do it later when I find the link again, or just post it again. Welcome guys, welcome you foods. I hope you're alright and you had a nice stream with Vicious Fool. Thank you so much, Vicious Fool, for the host. This is so amazing. And welcome, Raiders. Yes, I am. I'm very much the fool. I think the English red works very well in the ear, so I may even try to use it somewhere else, just for a bit more interest in the black coat. Yeah, I will try the whisper. Hold on for a second, guys. I need to look something up. Thank you so much for following, Evo KT7. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy your stay. Let me know if you have any questions. I will be happy to answer them. Knitted Mittens, thank you so much for following. Thank you for being here. You're amazing, you fools. Now I have fools and creatures in my stream. POOC2. I don't know what that means, but thank you for following. So... it's just that Bay Area Kid posted me a request and I wanted to have a look at it, so give me a second so I can see if the link works. Bay Area Kid, it still doesn't work. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Video Kid, thank you so much for the host, for another host. You're so awesome. Bay Area Kid, we will fix this later. You can whisper me anytime. I will need like 2 days anyway with this painting, so we have a lot of time to get your request to me. Let me have a look at the chat, guys. I'm very well, thank you for asking. It's both I Paint Creatures cat, Kango no Seki, if I pronounce that correctly. She's an adorable creature. And you sent me so many references. And I'm working with like 5 at the same time right now. Bay Area Kid, I really recommend imgur.com. Sorry, that was German. Let's bring in the second pupil right now. Guys, it's so amazing you're here. Thank you so much for the host again. Both of you, I Paint Creatures and Vicious Fool. I should give you like shout-outs right now. Small letters. Can you give a shout-out to both of these guys if you're still here? Because you both are also amazing artists, and in case Yeah, it totally feels like a hype right now. Wacky22. Awesome, awesome. See you tomorrow then. To all of you new guys, I should say that I will have a giveaway tomorrow. I will give away one of my paintings. We'll see tomorrow. You can choose between two, and you will get one of these paintings you see. And I also throw in something from work, which is a copper flower. They grow in the copper baths. And this is pure copper. A fractal, I think it's called. It doesn't have any use for anything, but it's still pretty to look at, so I will throw that in as well. Thank you so much, Electria Blue. So, a shout out for I Paint Creatures, who's an amazing storytelling artist, and one for Vicious Food, who's amazing as well, and brought all his foods along. Thank you so much again, guys. Thank you so much, Death Droid. Hamstripe 2, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for being here. And guys, let me know if there are any questions. A bit of English red for the inside parts of the ears. I also think this is a bit too strong, so I will blend it away. All right. So, who of you guys paints or draws themselves? Or are you just here to relax? who helped him. Let me see. Awesome. This works. Thank you. Thank you, Nix. Awesome. Draw and spray paint. I wish I could spray paint, but I can't. That's not of my techniques. So do you also do like real big graffitis in cities and all? I won't tell anyone if you do. In case you wonder why I just applied yellow there, it's got a reason. This area will be rather dark, but I still want the darkness to have color. So I apply color before I do the apply the final coat color, basically. So different colors can shine through that. It looks weird at first, but it will come together. So this is just a pre-shading, basically. I'm not a master yet. I hope I will be one day if I work hard enough, but I'm not right now. So the second ear is almost finished. Okay, I need a finer brush now. So I can do the outlines to the other eye. Ah, you don't do anything illegal. There is one request right now, apart from this technically, but it's also that I requested I Paint Creatures to paint his cat and not the other way around. So after this is done, I have another request in line by Bay Area Kid. And after that I can do your request if you want. It doesn't hurt to have two in line. Hi Solemn King, how are you? I think I will even need to lift on that eye soon because I made a mistake. I just woke up. I'm doing fine as well. I really need a new cup of coffee soon. But I want to finish at least the face. Not completely, but at least every inch has to be covered by at least one color. Crisco, you better whisper it to me. I will look at it after the stream and let you know, like, if it's basically okay, if the photo is okay, if the resolution is good enough for me to work with, because that's like the only real criterion I have for requests, is that I can work with the photo and not have a pixel blur where I have to guess most of the time. Thank you, Crisco. I will look at it soon. Ah, you're going to bed. I hope you recharge all your imaginary energies and have nice dreams. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for all the references of your cat. It really makes the job easier to have a few more references. But you know that. SP Egg 123. Hi to you as well. Thank you so much. Okay, I can remove the masking fluid from the ear, like this. Also from this area. You can see right now how well this works, how well masking fluid works. If you were ever in doubt as about if you should get it yourself for your own watercolor paintings, now you see how well it works. Ah, you found out I'm German. Thank you so much, Sam. Hey Toby, how are you? And yeah, I am German and I can say Speck. Yeah, I'm like 12% Polish, but I can't say a single word in Polish. Okay. It was not really an accurate math estimate, which is because I'm very bad in all things that have to do with math. So I'm not sure how many percent I am Polish. My grandma was, so I should probably know it, but should I wet the area first? Probably a little bit. I just take my big pony hairbrush and bring some water onto the paper, like this. And now my smaller pony hairbrush. Okay. Oh, I forgot violet. Violet is important in this. Okay. I will pre-shade a small area right now, and then I will take a 2-minute break because I need to get something to drink. Okay. Okay. I will leave it as it is for now, and I will be back in 2 minutes. Okay, I will read the chat pretty fast. Crisco, you don't have missed anything special. I just went on with the picture, and now I am going to take a very short break, but I will be back as soon as I can. Just getting something to drink. Thank you for the follow, strange person. I couldn't read your name from afar, but I saw something pop up. And thank the rest of you as well for staying. Ah, Mind Phantom. You accidentally unfollowed. A lot of people do that right away. So I think the background is coming together nicely. I will do a bit of blending here. Also, I should do this part because that would free me up to do the rest. Or I think I actually want to do the background first now. I'm sorry if this is a bit boring for you, but the background has to be done. And no one unfollows anyone on purpose, I think. So no worries. Okay, go into lurk mode. I won't lure you out again unless you want to. Yeah, having only one side of your headphones work is not good. So again, for a good background with not too much texture in it, you want to wet it completely. So the water will help you blend it the way you want it to be. I'm doing the background first, by the way, because I don't want to dissolve anything, any fur, basically. I should take this one. This picks up more pigment, basically, faster. For the background, the light parts, I'm using burnt sienna, one of my favorite colors in watercolor, Venice yellow and brilliant yellow. That's why you do the background first usually. You don't want to pick anything, get anything picked up. It's not too bad though, don't worry. In case you guys are worrisome persons. People, I mean. Ah, you're going. He paints with sand. That's amazing. It's personally not for me, because I want stuff to stay as it is. But I really admire the people who can do it. Pull that one off. Just giving a bit more shine to the cat. Sienna. A bit more Venice yellow. If any of you guys have any questions, please ask. That's basically what I'm here for. And now some brilliant violet. And some indigo. And just give it a bit of drag. As you may have seen throughout the stream, is that watercolors lose a bit of their luminosity when they dry. So if you want something to be really, really colorful, you need more layers. Thank you so much for joining Mind Pipe Phantom. Thank you for being here and hanging out in the stream. Also, thank you for offering your help. I hope you sleep tight and have sweet dreams. Thank you, Bay Area kid. I hope you sleep tight. Also, thank you for your request. I will see what I will do with it. If I use the new technique I want to try out on it or something else, we will see. I need to have a closer look at the picture first. Like originally I wanted to do a pyrography of this cat, but I decided to do watercolor instead because it fit better with the references. Again, brilliant yellow, burnt sienna, and Venice yellow. Now violet and indigo. Give it a bit of drag to work with gravity. Okay. Okay. Good night, Bay Area Kid, in case you're still there. Let's see how this works out. Just dabbling in some Venice yellow. Let's see how this, what effect this will create. And now the last area. Ah, Shimot is there again. I'm again giving some luminosity, additional luminosity to the background, right around the contours. Storm Vixen, thank you so much for following. I hope you enjoy your time here. Please ask if you have any questions, especially if it has to do with art. Okay, I can start of the shading on her tail now. Soon I will also be able to get rid of the masking fluid in this area, so it will look a lot better then. Yes, I'm Tsui. I am using a reference. This is I Paint Creatures Cat, in case you know him. He is an awesome guy. He's a streamer here, but I bet you know him anyway. Give him a follow if you like. He draws awesome creatures. Like, where is it? Like this. He has drawn this from my name, and I have turned it into, partially have turned it into a wood burning. So I have 8 pictures, 8 references for this painting. Fishslayer707, thank you so much for following, thank you for being here, and don't be afraid to ask questions. As you guys have already seen so far, I am layering this picture, which means I can have like surreal colors below the actual coat. which gives more plasticity and luminosity to the picture. This is not my mother's tongue. I guess you have already figured that one out. Sometimes I can't speak so well in English. I hope you don't mind. So, underpainting. So places of which I know will be rather dark get a lot of different colors, like for example brilliant yellow. It's a fantastic color to use below black areas to be, because it gives more points of interest to it. Just saw this. Good. Blue, on the other hand, is a very good color for areas that stay bright or brighter. And just wait till this is dried and then continue working on it. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions. Same goes here. The coat will be black in that area. So I'm shading with yellow now. It does look weird at first, but it will be very much like this area, where you can see still a bit of yellow, but not dominantly. I'm Matsui. I'm actually switching between watercolor and pyrography today, so if anyone opposes doing like 10 minutes of pyrography, let me know. But I can switch for a few minutes to pyrography if you like. I'm Matsui, and continue the I paint creatures creature. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Never mind. Okay. I need to finish the face of Kango. For that, I am removing the masking fluid where it is already possible. And now I again take a finer brush to work some more on her coat. I really like this area, so I will probably keep it almost white. Only put some Venice yellow into it. Significant other. Some more shadings. And Matsui, it's no problem to ask for like stuff in stream for me, because I've been switching between them, and sometimes it's really good if you let a piece rest for a while. All right. I would very much like to remove the masking fluid here, right now. But I can't because it's not dry yet, and it might rip the paper, which creates a very unpleasant effect. Okay. No need to wait patiently. This isn't dry yet, so I can't work on that part, and I need to like finish that before I can move on, really. Also, I really want to remove that. Again, this area has to be dry before I do that, so it doesn't hurt if I put it away for a few minutes. And do a few minutes of this. Right now I'm waiting for this to get hot. I have mentioned this what feels like 100 times today already, but you can't say it enough. I need to concentrate quite hard when I do pyrography, which is why I don't talk that much. If you have questions though, please post them. Basically yes, if you burn at the same degree. Like here, I can basically vary by make it lighter by picking it up again. You don't get very much darker lines by pressing down the wood burner. You can achieve that by moving the thing slower, so the wood gets hotter. Or you just turn up your temperature thingy, like here, this one. This is the thing. It's in degrees Celsius, of course, because I'm European and I can't convert to Fahrenheit. When I do pyrographies, I usually start with outlines to set the frame and then do shadings. The thing is, if I do mistakes, and this is why I concentrate that hard, I can only make them disappear by using sandpaper or by sanding it. Don't know what is correct of these two. The thing is, if you do pyrography, people who are good at cross-hatching will probably excel very much at this technique, because you put fine lines next to each other to create shadings. You can't blend anything because you don't work with pigment. You can just try to achieve a blending effect. Have you understood, Alma Tsui? Can I call you Alma? I will finish this area, and after that the cat is ready to get another layer. Like, this is the deepest amount of brown I will get in that area. If I want it to be darker, I set my temperature 20 degrees higher, 20 degrees Celsius, so it's approximately 670 degrees Celsius. And now I can get darker areas, which is alright for the inside of a sleeve. Alright, it looks more like this. It's true, you need some practice to get along with a wood burner. It's quite unusual. Oops. Sorry. It is quite unusual that you don't have any real means of erasing something. Like in oil painting, you can just use turpentine or acetone to get rid of unwanted areas. With charcoal and graphite, you of course use an eraser. You have lifting for watercolor. And I'm sure there's also something you can do about acrylics, but I'm not an acrylics person, so I don't know. Can probably scrape it off again. Alright. This still isn't 100% dry, so I will not remove it right now. Let me get a bite of that sandwich. Mike would be afraid of burning himself. Mike, I have worked with a 11-year-old and was with her while she did a pyrography. And she didn't burn herself. It's not that dangerous. I, on the other hand, am always watching out that I don't accidentally burn one of my cables. I think I have never burned myself on the wood burner thingy. And that's coming from a clumsy person. I'm usually very clumsy. Hey Davoid, this is a usual size 0 flat synthetic brush. It's not worth a dime. It's not something expensive, like €1 or something. And yes, sometimes I scrape over the paper for hair effects. That's basically the dry brush technique. So David, how are you today? Doing anything creative right now? Oh, porridge with apples. I would eat that as well right now. I should really cook that again. In case you're wondering, Darvoid, I'm almost always using like no-name brushes because, especially in oil painting, I ruin them pretty quickly. I have to throw them away. And yeah, cheap brushes like this are good to handle for a few paintings, and after that they break anyway, basically, because these elements are not well done. So I don't even have a brand to give you. Just keeping some of the color reflections of the pelt. That's not true. I couldn't paint with spaghetti. At least I haven't tried yet. Grandla, thank you so much for the host. So many viewers, thank you so much. And welcome to the stream. Welcome to all the new guys. Thank you for joining me. I hope you feel very welcome here. And let me know if you have any questions. It's awesome, right? Hi, Grandla. Thank you so much. So are you a creative streamer as well? Because yeah, let me know what you do. And thank you so much for the support. This is amazing. A miniature painter. I will have a look at you. I followed you anyway. I will also give you a shout out. So what's your medium? Do you work with oil like Video Kid does, or are you into other stuff? You can also post a picture if you like. I'd be very interested in that. And in case anyone is wondering why I'm using yellow on a black coated cat, it is because in the second or third layer I will be painting like in a blackish color, but before that I will apply different colors below it, so it will shine more, it will get more luminosity. Welcome, Grandla Raid. Thank you so much for like giving me a chance, if you know what I mean. I hope you enjoy my stream a bit. So I am pre-shading the black parts of the coat with yellow right now. I will also add English red to these colors and indigo, obviously, also maybe a bit of violet at times. Thank you, Grandla. Ah, acrylics. I'm honestly, I don't do acrylics at all because the way they feel against my fingertips, I don't know. I'm probably a bit weird with that, but I can't stand it. That's why I never use acrylics. So I seriously have to give you a watch sometime. Your channel, I mean. And to all these new guys, to the Grandarate. This is I Paint Creatures cat. So, in case you guys know him, this is his cat, Kango no Seki. And yeah, I'm painting her because I wanted to do a cat again. Thank you so much, Waycrash. Oops. Awesome. That looks awesome. Good stuff. Very good shading. Very fine. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for following. Okay, the areas of the coat that stay rather bright, they get a bluish pre-shading. Guys, if you have any questions, especially considering art stuff, please ask. Belgium taught BX. Hi. Thank you so much for following. Also, I could right now reshade her, or pre-shade her eyes. Her second pair of eyes, that is. For that, I am using Brilliant Yellow. And put a bit of it in there. Digsboard, thank you so much for following. I hope you enjoy your stay. And please let me know if you have any questions. Alright, eyes are pre-shaded now. Let me know what you're cooking, Grandma. I'm hungry as well, but I actually do have a sandwich right here. I could take a bite. A salad cake, what's that supposed to be? Okay, Sana, 3078, thank you so much for following. I hope you enjoy your stay here. So for the black coat that has already gotten its pre-shading, I'm using a mixture of indigo blue, and Van Dyke brown. No, it's burnt umber, So indigo and burnt umber. I also do wood burnings like this. It's not finished yet, obviously. I also do mixed media, like I mix charcoal with like everything. It's rare that I don't have a charcoal under drawing. I do oils. And I also have watercolor pencils, ink. I actually do almost everything except for gouache, acrylics, and some really obscure media that I haven't tried yet. So what is a salad cake in the first place? Like, do you bake salad? Because, yeah, it's probably not that good an idea. Sailor Jeff 1993, thank you so much for following and thank you for being here. You guys are so amazing. Tavia, thank you so much for following as well. I hope you enjoy your stay. So guys, tomorrow on Sunday in like 24 hours, 23 hours, I don't know yet, I will have a giveaway. I will give away one of my paintings. You can choose between two. I haven't picked them out yet, but probably a wood burning portrait and an oil painting portrait, and you can take whichever you want of these two. And I also have something from work that I can offer you guys. This is a copper flower. It grows in copper baths. It's I was quite astonished that many have never seen anything like it before, but it's a side product of galvanizing stuff. So you can have that as well. Use it as to keep paper from flying away when a wind gust comes in. Alright. So if you want to participate in that giveaway, just come by tomorrow. Oh, someone. Thank you, Sailor Jeff. Ah, dude, I would totally eat that. It has shrimp on it, so although shrimp and bacon, I don't know. Of course, Digspot. You can. Maybe I even know him already. It's a paperweight. Thank you again, Darvoid, for teaching me the right word. You guys may have noticed I am not a native English speaker. Sometimes I need you to tell me what words I need to use. So did it taste alright? I'm sorry I'm asking so much, but it's looks like a very exotic cooking item. It's probably not even hard to make. Okay. I'm all out of Van Dyke Brown. So these are my colors, in case you wondered. These are usual watercolor tubes from Schminke. It's a German company, but I think they also export. These watercolors are quite expensive. I only bought them because they were on a deal. Otherwise I could not have afforded them, but they are indeed very good. So if you are into watercolor and catch a deal on these, I think you won't regret it. Her name is Koguma, and she... Okay, so hyperrealism. Let me... And she shares her stuff on Twitch here, because I don't know her yet. Okay, I've made a note. Yeah, Sailor Jeff. It's just sometimes I'm missing words, and I don't know if you know that feeling. It bugs me. So right now I used this stuff before I applied my first layer. This is masking fluid, and it can only be removed if everything is dry. So I waited for a while, and now I can finally take it away. Okay, Chloe and Q, thank you so much for following. Gold, pure pigments, like, is there real gold in there? Because I actually wanted to do a painting soon with gold plating in the background, but turns out that stuff is expensive because it has real gold on it, and yeah. Okay. Okay, let's give this a drag. Let's take this, let's misuse my cocoa for that. I'm gonna work with a bit more with gravity right now. Wrong brush. I should probably also bring red into this so it gets a completely different hue than the background. What's ASMR Digspot? Let me know, because I don't know yet. Let's see how this looks like. Just bringing in some English red. Sailor Jeff, I'm totally your opinion. I think it's amazing. Like, I personally hang out in two guys' streams regularly whenever I can. Because it's so amazing to watch them work. And I never did that. I didn't do that before I streamed myself. But you get to know these people here, and a lot of them are amazing people. Salad, I'm calling you like that yet now. Yes, I'm self-taught. I never went to an art university or anything. Okay, some color in here, some blues here, some red here. Slate, okay. I will call you Slate from now on. Yeah, Coco is totally fun to watch. He's a very inspiring and talented person, so he totally deserves a shout out now. Yes, worked. Okay, I can remove that again. I am giving the eyes a basic green now. I think it's a sap green, but I can't tell anymore because the color has been on my palette for ages now. I will just take a few minutes now to work out the highlight areas in this cat's face, second face, and then you will probably see how the coat turns black. Yeah, do you make art, Sailor Jeff? That's a good question. So yellow for dark areas, which is confusing to look at. I openly admit that. English red for some more color play. Oh my, the bells tonight go on for a long time. I wonder if you guys can hear that. And now Coaline blue on those places where there will be highlights. Yeah, Darvoid, do you want to share something here? Some of your progress? So this is not black, in case you thought it was. It is just a mixture between indigo and Van Dyke brown. Or was it burnt umber? I think. I don't know. Because right now, in this painting, I'm not using any blacks. Awesome, you painted a Totoro. Darvoid, thank you so much for sharing. It's awesome. Also, your watercolor thingy box looks very professional. A lot more than this thing. That's just a lid from a postcard box that had postcards in it. Yeah, it is. Beautiful stuff. Awesome. So your whole family, Jeff, is art. Oops, I forgot that I had removed the masking fluid. No biggie. It was too thick anyway. I love Twitch Creative as well. All right. My stream. Hi, Kuro! How are you? No work today, or did you already come back home again? So guys, I noticed that the stream looks worse and worse, sadly. So my stream will come to an end soon. If you have any questions remaining, please let me know and I will answer them as good as I can. Also, just to say it again, tomorrow I will have a giveaway for you guys. So join me in approximately 22 hours at 1 to 2 o'clock at European Standard Time +1, and you can get one of my paintings. I think I have just decided which, so I can show them on stream shortly. Hang on a second. Alright. So these are rather small ones, but they are very easy to sand and they will arrive in top shape with you because they are on such sturdy wood. So you can either have this wood burning tomorrow or this oil painting if you win, And as a bonus from my place at work, a copper flower. I know, like, it's not for everyone, but I hope someone enjoys. And yeah, I have many participants. Anyways, goodbye, Granla. Thank you so much for bringing your people here and being in the stream yourself. I look forward to catching you online soon. I will definitely give you, visit you. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, I need someone to host now. So if you know anyone, please let me know. I will look myself now, but help is always appreciated. So I will be audible, but I will go onto post-streaming mode now. So let's look for someone to host. Carson and Chloe Ventura are online. And Prozac looks very good as well. Do you guys have any preferences? Prozac was this really amazing. I think he uses watercolor pencils. Sadly, I think he doesn't speak English. I'm not sure though. So, see you, Sailor Jeff. I think I will host him. So guys, thank you so much for joining my channel. Thank you for following. I hope to see you guys again. And yeah, join me for the giveaway tomorrow if you like. And have a look at this guy. He is amazing. Here is Prozac. So, see you guys.